All right, Dr. Ben Carson has been a rising star in the Republican Party since he upstaged the president at the 2013 National Prayer Breakfast. He is calm, he is cool, he's collected, and he's sharp, but there's a side of him few have ever seen.
Well, one person knows him best, and that would be his wife, Candy. Has a brand new book out today called A Doctor in the House, where she shares the private side of her husband you won't see on the campaign trail. And Candy Carson joins us live right now. Good morning to you.
Good morning. Happy New Year.
There are so many we think we know Ben Carson, but we don't. For instance, tell us about the time where you were being carjacked and what happened.
I don't think You're talking about when he got carjacked?
Yeah, he got carjacked.
Okay, no, he was on his way home from work, so I was with the kids. Yes, he drove into one of the gas stations that was near work, and it wasn't the greatest neighborhood, but, excuse me, went in to pay, and it was his baby, the Jaguar.
Yeah.
So when he came out, he noticed that the car was starting to drive off.
He wasn't in it.
No. So he chased it and, you know, caught up, and when the guys... They got out of the car, they put it in park, got out of the car and said, wait a minute, are you that doctor? They were shaking hands, taking pictures.
So that's it.
I want a picture with the carjacker.
Yeah.
I'll take the pacer next to you. So there you go. So moved
I always
on.
wonder what it's like for a spouse when their spouse is out on the campaign trail. You know, once if you became first lady, you get to enjoy all the perks of the job. But right now, he's on this grueling schedule, or he's in a different city about every other day. How do you keep your composure through that?
Well, the thing of it is, I see it as an opportunity because, you know, so many of our people aren't informed as they should be. Our founding fathers said that our system of government is based on a well-informed and well-educated populace. And we don't really have that these days, and so many people are involved, you know, Dancing with the Stars and all those kinds of things. You know, it's about entertainment, but they don't get civics in high school anymore. You know, we're not learning those things that our founding fathers, they fought so hard for that, and so many people died so we could have the freedoms that we have. So my thing is to wake people up. So wherever I am, I'm talking about the things that are going on, including that $18.5 trillion debt, which is easy to say. Yeah. But if you were to try to pay that off at a rate of $10 million a day, every day, 365 days a year, 10 million, it would take you 5,000 years. We're almost at the point of no return now, so we have to turn this around.
So, Candy, you write this book, and he's written books about his life, and there's been movies about his life, but you had a great life. You have the great kids, and you have a great family, and you've worked so hard. Well, do you ever say to yourself, why am I going to, and did you ever say to each other, why are we putting ourselves through this?
Yeah.
What drives you two to do this and give a run for the presidency?
Well, first off, when you say great life, we all have different challenges, okay? When we were first married, he wasn't around a lot. When he could be there, he was. When he wasn't, he was saving lives. And it was a challenge because I felt like a single mom, and kudos to you single moms who are out there, because it's not the same, but I felt a lot of that pain because you're making decisions by yourself and all that. But the thing of it is, his whole life has been spent trying to help the next generation physically and emotionally, you know, and when you know, in his medical practice, trying to do things to make things better for people. The same thing with our Scholars Fund, trying to make it so that kids can become all that they can be. Because as a neurosurgeon, he'll tell you, we are fearfully and wonderfully made. Our brain can process more than 2 million bits of information every second. And you can't overload it, because if you were to learn one fact every second, it would take you 3 million years to start to challenge that capacity. So each child can take it into their own hands, their own education. If there's something you don't understand, go ask the teacher about it. Go online and find out about it. But you're the one that has the most to do with what happens to you.
So true. Ben Carson, famously a brain surgeon. Did he ever deliver a child?
Well, at home with our second child. You know, it's funny. We were getting ready to go for a marathon the next day. It was just a 1K. We were going to go and do that. But BJ had other ideas because he came in less than 40 minutes.
Your son.
And I was in the bathroom, and baby was about there, and Ben came, and I said, I think the baby's here. I think the baby's here. I said, no, it's too early. It's too early. He's still in bed. And I said, honey, you need to come and check. And there was the baby. So he had the baby in one hand, the afterbirth in the other, and he says, we got to find something to clip up the center. You got to go. So I'm running up and down the stairs. His mom is with us. She's running up and down the stairs. We're all over the house trying to find. He says, well, clothespin should work. And I said, well, we got a dryer. I don't have any clothespin. So we're going on. I finally found what really works. One of those roller pins. You know, it's like a bobby pin that's straight.
Oh, yeah.
Works really well. So if it happens, you guys,
It's also
You married MacGyver.
He is a problem solver.
We did have
If
him on the
anyone-
program yesterday.
What's
and
that?
We had your husband, Dr. Ben Carson,
okay.
on the program yesterday.
Yes.
And when we asked him about you, he lit up like a Christmas tree. We said, what one question should we ask her? And here's what he said.
Dr. Carson, your wife Candy's going to be on the program tomorrow. What's one question you would like us to ask her?
Ask her, why is she always so bubbly and so happy?
So?
Well, we were brought up that way. You know, you always try to see the best in whatever's going on, and sometimes it's a challenge, but, you know, it's like making lemonade out of lemons, because life will give you lemons sometime, but you can make lemonade.
Yeah.
And you did point out, too, despite the structure change in the upper levels with this campaign, the money is flowing in.
Yeah,
Right?
I mean, over the last 4 days,
Yeah.
you know, with the telemarketing, it's up 42%. Isn't that amazing?
Still going strong.
Yeah,
All right.
so it's a good campaign.
Congratulations on your book.
Thank you so much, yeah.
It is called A Doctor in the House.
And it was written in only 4 weeks.
Wow.
All right.
Candy,
Good
thank you
job.
very much.
A
Thank
lifetime
you.
to put it
Back
together.
on the trail.
Happy New Year again.
Thank you.
Thank
All right.
you.